The story that Paul was sent by Jesus to Gentiles don't add up. Christians say, Paul was sent by Jesus to Gentiles when Jesus himself and his disciples ignored them his time on earth. They didn't preach Gentiles, he didn't claim that he was sent to them, he let them die without preaching them. They died worshipping different God and practicing different religion whilst he was on this earth. He said, I was only sent to the lost sheep of Israel. Additionally, he called a Gentile lady dog. His disciples also ignored the lady because of being a Gentile, saying to Jesus, send her away. She keeps crying out after us. Matthew 15:23-26. His disciples didn't deny that he was only sent to his people. Jesus said, only, and we know what the word, only, means. He said to his disciples, do not take my message to Gentiles and Samaritans. Matthew 10:5. The believers who had been scattered during the persecution after Stephen's death traveled as far as Phoenicia, Cyprus, and Antioch of Syria. They preached the word of God, but only to Jews. Acts 11:19. Slaves should only come from Gentiles, not from Israelites. Leviticus 25:44-46. An Israeli man cannot be charged interest but Gentiles. Deuteronomy 23:20. Jesus never chosen any Gentile to represent them, none of his disciples were Gentiles. Jesus is always prioritizing and talking about Israelites, also in heaven. Matthew 19:28, Luke 22:30, Revelation 21:12, Ezra 6:17. The Gentiles that Jesus mentioned in heaven are the followers of Prophet Noah and other non-Israelites prophets and their followers. Yet after all that, Paul the liar claimed that Jesus sent him to Gentiles. This tells us he is superior than the disciples. It make no sense Jesus ignored Gentiles his time on earth. His disciples also ignored them. He let them die without preaching them, worshipping different God and practicing different religion. Paul the liar, he once said the people that were with him heard a voice but seen no one. Acts 9:7. Again he once said, they seen the light but heard no voice. Acts 22:9. Christians claim the disciples died in different countries. Despite there is no reference in the Bible, they didn't die around the world to spread the Bible. But they afraid of Jews as they were the enemies of Jesus. It doesn't make sense they didn't preach Gentiles which lived in same city with them and its areas his time on earth, they ignored them. Jesus forbade his disciples to take his messages to Gentiles as I mentioned earlier in Matthew 10:5. If the disciples died around the world in different places, still that doesn't mean they went there to spread the Bible. A person can live in another city and die there. Only 2% of Israelites practice Christianity. Jews believe Christianity is man-made and it's idolatry. Jesus and other prophets of the Bible never practiced Christianity nor worshipped the triune God. The truth has come and falsehood has vanished. Indeed, falsehood is a vanished thing.